Hello. Let's see. I can't hear you yet. Hello. I hear you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dr. Yuri for the webinar with a huge round of applause. Okay, Andrew, you can start.
Okay. Thank you so much for inviting me to come here. Let's see, just a second. I'm going to share my screen here. Well, okay, let me talk just briefly. Thank you so much for inviting me to talk with you on the Yuri night. It's so exciting I want to come to Nepal sometime for real. Right now I'm in Mumbai, and I would love to come to Mumbai to meet all of you at some point. There's so much astronomy going on in Asia. It's really an area of great development. You have great resources, great mountains to do astronomy from, and I think the Nepalese do some great astronomy. I've met many wonderful astronomers from Nepal. And so I'm excited to be here with you today. So thank you for inviting me to the Yuri night celebration. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is start a presentation about the New Horizons mission to Pluto. And I'm going to talk about 45 minutes, and then we'll have time for some questions afterwards. Can you still hear me okay? Okay. Oops, I have a cat here. I'm going to move that cat here. Say goodbye. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, you should be able to see the presentation there. Can you see it now? Yes, you can see it okay? Okay. So I'm going to talk about NASA's New Horizons mission to Pluto. Just to set this the context here, I'm going to start by talking a little bit about our place in the universe and our place in the solar system. So this is our galaxy. This is looks like the Milky Way galaxy. Of course, this is not our galaxy because this is somebody else's galaxy because we can't take a picture of our galaxy. Inside the galaxy has 100 billion stars. There are 10 to the 11th of stars. And our sun is just one star in this galaxy, about halfway out, a medium-sized star. Now, our solar system encircles one star. That's why we call it the solar system, because solar means sun. And in the center, we have the sun. Moving outward from the sun, we have the four inner planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. And we call these the rocky planets, the terrestrial planets. That's because their composition is made of rock, made of silicates and iron, and things like this, magnesium. And the composition and size of these planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, is pretty comparable. Moving outward from Mars, you have Jupiter, great red spot. And Jupiter is different than the inner planets because it's all made of gas. It has a lot of gas because gravity's been attracted all together. And so you cannot stand on the surface of Jupiter, except if you go way, way, way deep into Jupiter, in case maybe there's a small rocky core at its center, but it's almost all gas. Jupiter is similar to Saturn. Saturn is the one with the rings around it that I suspect that many of you have seen through the telescope. It's very dramatic to see, and it's up now. Jupiter right now, as you may know, is in opposition just about now, and so you can see it overhead at midnight through a telescope. Wonderful. Uranus and also Neptune are the other completes the set of the 4 gas giant planets. They're primarily made out of hydrogen and helium. So all of these are much larger, much older than the rocky planets. And they're older because they're further away from the sun. And inside the solar system, almost all the energy, almost all the heat for all of the planets comes from the sun. The planets don't generate their own heat. Heat comes only from the sun, only from the stars. Now that isn't the end of the solar system. We have Pluto. Pluto, you can see, is on a different orbit. It's a slightly more eccentric, egg-shaped, oval orbit across the orbit of Neptune. And that's not the end. If you keep going, we get to the Kuiper Belt. Pluto is perhaps the closest and largest, easiest to study of the Kuiper Belt objects. And we have hundreds and hundreds of Kuiper Belt objects, which we've known about. We've discovered them somewhat further than away, but the same basic class of planets. And so this is sort of that third class of planets, solar system. It's not rocky planets. They're not gas giant planets. They're made out of ice. And so essentially, if you take all of the gases in the system right now, what's in that? It's nitrogen, and it's carbon dioxide, and carbon monoxide, and water vapor, and CO2. And you take all of these, and you freeze that room down. You make the room that you're in now to be negative 250 Celsius, 30 Kelvin, then everything will freeze out. The gases out through ice. And that's essentially what we have out of Pluto and the outer solar system. All these gases that are gas at warm temperatures to ice at cold temperatures. Now, as you know, you can observe many of the planets from the solar, or from the Earth. This picture taken from my house in Mumbai. And you can see very nicely here, you can see many of the features of the solar system. You can see Moon, Venus, Mercury, Earth, Mars, and Jupiter are up right now too, and Saturn. Now you can't see, since thousands of years, you've seen all of these inner planets. It's harder to see Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and the asteroids. You can't see them with your naked eye. You can see them with a telescope. I want to give a little bit of history on the discovery of Pluto. So in 1874, there's a French astronomer, Yuri, and he was looking at the position of Uranus. And he knew it followed Kepler's law. And so we know Kepler's law so that everything should move around the sun, ellipse. And so plotting its position around the sun. And he said, position, what following the east properly. And he worked out the numbers and he said, now I think it follows ellipse, but it's being perturbed by something else. In other words, another massive body here, Neptune, which I think is tugging it around, so it's not sitting on the sun, but there's an influence of another planet. And so he did his calculations and he concluded, now I think there's another big planet in the solar system, and we haven't found it yet, but I think it must be right over here. And so he pointed to the sky and he borrowed a telescope with his friend, a telescope, and they found it the next night. And that was the discovery of Neptune.